Lorenzo, the thing that's so unique about your race, which is something that I, as a candidate, would pride myself on, is it isn't about how big of a donation number you have. It's how many donors you have, and especially how many donors in your district that you have. That says a lot about who is looking to represent you and your district. And that is something that is really lost. And, we really try to do that. We emphasize the importance of everything is local politically. So that is something that, speaking of donations, we would like each of you to let us know your website, how people can get involved. This is very important, guys. Several hundred, possibly several thousand people, when this is all said and done, between all of our platforms, is going to see this. So for anybody who would like to get involved in either of these, frankly, all of these.
I was going to say, guys, these people are on the home stretch now. Mm-hmm. So this isn't something where like you need to sign up to be a monthly donor or whatever. Like this is their last hurrah.
And especially starting,
put it out there.
Starting next week for about 2 weeks, that's when it's really all hands on deck. Early voting leading up to Election Day. Huge, huge deal. Donna, lead us off. Your website, how can people get involved?
Hey, I have a question for Lorenzo before I say that. Isn't it true that in Texas House races, there's no maximum? Anyone can donate
a large amount? Isn't that true? It is exactly true.
Yeah, so basically,
write a check.
Yeah.
So one person could just write a check.
Yes.
So you have one billionaire write you $100,000. Is that correct?
Yes. Or Jerry Jones could watch this conversation and I could say something negative and he can go fund my competitors for, $500 million as well.
And you better be a good Cowboy fan now.
I'm a great Cowboy fan, Jerry. I just want you to know.
I wanted to point that out to show you, how crazy our, Texas House seats are. And the reason I want to point this out is that before I go into my website, and I will in just 1 second, but I think this is really interesting to know that Democrats used to have a trifecta in Texas. They used to have the Texas State House, the Texas State Senate, and the governorship in the early 90s.
Ann Richards, the bomb.
Yes. And so the GOP has been very strategic. Not only did they take over these House districts one by one and flip them very strategically, and then they gerrymandered them so that they would never flip back to blue. And every time population growth happens, they redistrict them, again, reshuffle them to protect the GOP. So they're very, very strategic in the way that they have control over Texas. This did not happen by chance. It was strategically done over a period of several years. Tom DeLay was one of the big, architects of this. And that's how this was done, by investing in Texas. So imagine if you can give an enormous amount of money, you can flip any House district. But I'm going to leave you with this. Now they are coming after our school board, elections. They're coming after city council elections, which are supposed to be nonpartisan. Yes. They are making them extremely partisan. And they are pumping money because they know that local control leads to more control, to federal control, and on and on. So with that in mind, I want to let you guys know my website is votefordonna.com. This is a blue district. Anyone who wins this March 1st will win this election. So if you can donate, that would be wonderful. I would really appreciate it. But here's something better you can do. If you know anybody in Austin, Texas, call them, text them, let them know that they've probably been redistricted into a brand new District 37, that Donna Imam is running in that district, and to check out our, campaign and vote for us if they're in district. That is the best thing that you can do, because votes win elections.
Yeah. So guys, also, and I always repeat this, go on and at least get on all their social media, and promote the social media, because that helps. You never know who sees what you put out there. I forget where we were in this process.
Jasmine, you're up next.
There we go.
Yes. First of all, thank you guys so much. And we were outspent 5-1. So, what I do want people to know is that you can do it. I am living proof of that. Right now, we're definitely being outraised. I'm guessing we're being outspent as well by one of my opponents. He is not the Antichrist, though. So I actually love him a lot. But no, he's raising aggressively, and that's what we have to do. And unlike Lorenzo, I have caps. So I have to raise bigger money and have to do it in smaller chunks. And so we have a cap of $2,900 that we can get from individuals. We cannot accept from law firms and PLLCs and things like that, which on the state level, it's a little different how we can accept our money. So it's been really, really tough. But I can be found at Jasmine for Us. That's JasmineForUS.com, as well as all social media platforms. My interns just did this great TikTok that went pretty viral, I guess. I think it's got like 700,000 views.
Wow.
And so it's a great TikTok that just kind of educates people on the madness in Texas right now, with our Secretary of State saying that he doesn't have enough paper so that we can register to vote, right? And of course, Texas refuses to allow us to register online. So like it's a very cute parody, and it would be maybe cuter if it wasn't true, but like it's informative. So anyway, if you guys get a chance, or even on TikTok, of course, Twitter and everything else. But thanks so much for having us. I love you guys so much. You're the bomb. And wait, you remember you have to say hi to my friend Ina for me. Do you know Ina? Yes. Ina is the love of my life. Ina Minhares.
Does she know that you know me?
I don't think so.
You should tell her, because she and I went to law school together. She graduated from my same class at St. Mary's.
Well, do you know that she's running for county judge?
No, I didn't know. Last I heard, she was still rep.
No, we're still all reps, but no, she's leaving the House and she's running for county judge. And she just earned the endorsement of the San Antonio Express. I don't remember what they call the paper, but she just earned their endorsement. So I'm super proud of Ina.
That's awesome.
We've got all these amazing quorum breakers that are trying to maneuver and do things in another creative way.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of alums from my school are sitting on benches out there in Texas, people. Yeah. I just want to tell you, I know quite a few around the district. So if you guys get in trouble, give me a call.
Lorenzo, last but not least, fire away, brother. You're on mute.
You're muted.
Reach out at lorenzofortexas.com and spell out the 4 FOR. It's spelled out, lorenzofortexas.com. You can volunteer. And exactly right. Go on our social media, like all of our posts, send it to your friends to follow us. Donate $5 if that's what you have to donate. That is not an amount too small. Trust me, that's how I know Jasmine for sure. That's how we ran our campaigns. That's how we get it done, with a lot of individuals helping push us forward. So if you also have those rich progressive friends who have a few $1,000s laying around, we'll also take that, right? But if that's not what you have, give what you can. Help lift our messages up. We need some sanity back in our state houses and in Congress. We need change, leaders that want to go and bring about real change. Let's hopefully get elected and start that change. And I know that here in Collin County, once I get elected, people will start to expect that kind of leadership from their representation. So it won't be long before some of these GOP Congress members either clean up their act very quickly or, get challenged at the ballot box. So.
Fantastic. You've all been fantastic. And one final thing I would like to say, and I am the most politically incorrect person because I don't but I don't play any BS. I want you all to take a very good look at this panel. This is what Texas looks like today.
It is. It really is. You guys are very indicative. It's like we almost look like we, in a very identity politicky way, kind of planned it.
And I don't play, and again, like I said, I don't play that crap, but you know what? This is Texas. This is Texas today, and this is Texas tomorrow, and you better get your asses straight, because I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a progressive wave that's going to sweep that state, and it's going to be very hard, because once you break through, it's the GOP. If the GOP is ever going to evolve, it's going to happen when you break Texas. That's when it'll happen.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.